Good evening, everybody. Merry Christmas. There we go. How is everybody doing on this fine day? It is Christmas 2019. I'm your host, Whistler. This is Theory of a Blind Man. I got a couple of special guests with me tonight, and we're going to be discussing sound. The best thing for a blind person, I think. For a blindie. Hey, what is happening, Joe Quirk?
Hey, we are here, man, and making it happen. Merry Christmas to everyone from Mental Vision Games, and glad to be here again on Theory of Blind Man. Wow. 2020 is around the corner. Here we are.
Right? Yeah. It was just like earlier today I was thinking about...
It's pretty insane. It's gone by pretty fast.
Yeah, it has. And there's our special little guest, our first-time guest to the channel. Really want to welcome Igna here, the sound designer or creator for Circus Master Revenge. How you doing, man?
Yeah. Pretty good on you.
I'm doing good, thank you. Just looking for my start cam. There we go. Now I'm on camera. Alright, get my comments up. I'm doubting... Oh, awesome. I was gonna say welcome. Just before I started the stream, I got a notification for a new YouTube subscriber. I'm actually gonna start doing this during every live stream. When I get notifications, at least if the people's subscriptions are public, then I can tell. But Christina here in the chat says, "Hi, I'm here, and thank you very much for subscribing. I'm glad you were interested in this topic."
Hi, Christina, from Mental Vision Games.
Actually, no.
Welcome.
That's really cool. Yeah, I wasn't actually expecting anybody to watch tonight being Christmas, but hey, like I said, me and Joe were on this... Yeah, right? Joe and I were on the same wavelength earlier, like, you know what? Let's do a podcast. So this will be put out on our Anchor FM podcast, Apple/Google, Spotify podcast for everybody's enjoyment. And so, like I said, we're going to be going over some sound. But before we get to that, I've never I don't even know this young cat's name until today, Mr. Igna. Am I pronouncing your name right?
Yeah, you are.
Okay, good.
If you would check out if you open up the Circus Master Revenge and look at the credits, you will see Igna's name there.
Yeah.
His name is there. So he's my number 2.
Awesome. Yeah, my voiceover was pronouncing it Igna. It was really weird.
Yeah, that's a common voiceover mistake.
Okay, gotcha. So, yeah, why don't you go ahead and give us a little bit about your background? I hear you're in school, going to school for sound engineering or designing. So, let us know what you're all about.
Correct. So, where do you want to start from exactly?
Well, let's start how you and Joe got in touch.
There we go.
So, this pretty much all began when Joe posted his thread in Apple about the Circus Master's Revenge. And, why not? I decided to comment on the thread, and I'm like, I want to join in for the beta testing.
Mm-hmm.
And I was lucky enough at that time to be one of the 10 selected for beta testing.
Mm-hmm.
And I tried out the game. It was amazing. It was pretty cool. The thing is, I decided to shoot Joe an email saying, the sounds you're using right now, they're good, but I think they could be better. That's pretty much my field. That's what I work on. So if you need a hand, I'm on board. And if I remember properly, Joe sent me I think you do a sound of a duck getting shot, I think, as a test. Yeah, and after doing that, that's how I came on board to Mental Vision, pretty much.
Nice.
I want to.
Nice.
Well, the reason why I did that, I want to cut him off. I want to because people bullshit, right?
Mm,
Yeah.
I can do this, I can do that, right? Well, here is a puzzle. Fix the puzzle. Show me what you can do with it, and then when you fix it and show it to me, then I know you're for real,
Yeah.
right.
right? Proof is
Yeah.
what he was able to do with stuff, and he impressed me, and I said, "Welcome aboard, my friend. Let's go." And we've been friends ever since.
Nice. Now,
And yeah,
really
go ahead.
quick, I just want to say hi to not my real name, but I'm going to do it proper like. So what I'm doing is I'm actually flipping over my camera. There we go. And now I'm saying hi to all my fans in Australia.
Yay!
Hey. All right, I'm flipping my camera back over now that everybody's seasick.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Yeah, actually, I was looking at my analytics, and we actually got quite a few viewers down under. So,
Good, good.
anyway.
I invited a few people, so we'll see.
Well, thank you.
I know one of them. Christina is my friend.
Okay, cool, cool.
Yeah, yeah. So she's the one that showed up. She was the very first one, and
And
I don't
she
know. Are you able to see who shows up?
and she says, "Hey, y'all."
Hey,
Well,
y'all.
if they leave a chat message, then yes, I can.
Okay.
Oh, hey, here's Beyond Sight. Says hi. I guess he's interested in the sound engineering aspect too. We're really gonna get into this. I've
Yes, we
actually
are.
got a sound sample. I did a video. I think it was yesterday of the final stages and levels of CMR,
It was the best one yet. I've heard.
and it was I actually got the 3D or binaural sound actually to record this time. So
Yeah.
now you guys get to
Nice.
hear it
It
just
was
like
awesome.
I heard it. Yeah, it turned out really good. And
I
actually, yeah, go ahead.
I think we should give the viewers a heads up about what CMR wise, uh, pretty much what's been going on with the updating and stuff. I guess
Yeah,
to
I've
keep
been.
them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been doing that. We'll do that. We'll do that
Yeah,
before we
we'll get
close
into
out.
that.
Yeah.
Definitely, we'll get into that. What was I saying? Oh, so I got a sound clip of that part of the game that I was recording. Oh yeah, that's what I want to say. I want to say a special shout out and thanks to the Tonetastic
Tone test.
685. Yeah, because I heard him do his little demo. I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
how did you get your sound to be right? And mine was just like dual mono. I was like, what the
Yeah.
heck? I did nothing.
Yeah, but he had, I listened
Yeah.
to his coverage of CMR too. He had a lot of problems and stuff like that. But every time it crashed, I'm like, oh no, you don't
Yeah.
know. But once you're logged in, well, if you log into Facebook and you're playing the game, and then you log out, and then you log back in without logging out, it's going to crash because you can't log into Facebook. You can't log
Yeah.
into. You can't log in twice. It's gonna.
Right.
Yeah.
So the server is saying, well, you're already logged in, so it starts you all over again.
Yep.
And
Yep.
we're fixing that. Hopefully that'll be part of the update. But you got
Nice.
to know, if you're logged in already, why would you want to click on log in if you're already logged in?
Yeah.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, on
So-
Yeah,
on
pretty
both
much.
sides though, it's kind of it's a
Yeah.
little misleading because
It
yeah,
is.
why would it ask you? But yet, if it
Yeah.
asks you,
Yeah, that's what we're
Yeah.
gonna fix.
That's
So
a good point.
the game will notice that you're already logged in and won't ask you to log in.
right,
That's
right,
that's on our side. But if you that's why it's crashing. Well, because you're
Yeah.
already logged in.
right.
Yeah.
So
Ajin Howard is back in the chat. He just got himself an iPhone 6s. Welcome
Oh,
back, Ajin.
nice.
It's good to see you
that's
back
not
in the
brand
chat.
new.
It's good to see you back, man.
Right on.
I
There.
hope you're doing well and had a good Christmas. I can't stay long. I have to go.
Well, stay
Well,
as long
we
as you
love-
can.
We
We'll
love
make
you
it
too. Not my
entertaining.
real name.
Merry Christmas, my friend.
Merry Christmas.
She says, "You are funny, Whistler," because I flipped my camera upside down. I've been waiting for her to come back. I've been waiting for her to come back just so I could do that.
There you go. Payoff is in the punishment.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay, we are caught up there. Now, what I would like to get into is Igna, if you could get into your background as far as sound design, sound engineering
Yep.
goes, that'd be awesome.
So I think they started being interested in sound since I believe in 11 or 12 years old. I had,
Mhm.
as a matter of fact, I still have it. I had one of those. I started off with a small, kind of a digital recorder, similar to, I guess, um, I don't know, like a kind of
Like
like
one
a
of the,
small recorder.
yeah, like one of those little Olympus digital recorders.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
His
And
spy
I
camera.
mean, kind of, and that was pretty much how I started. I mean, I was recording pretty much any kind of thing you can think of. I mean, pretty much everything.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And by the time, fast forward to high school, that's pretty much when I started with a Mac and I started learning about Amadeus
Amadeus.
and a couple of other softwares for sound design.
Hmm.
So when I was in my senior year, I mean, pretty much by then I didn't really have a concrete idea of what I wanted to do. I guess that's kind of typical for a couple of people these days, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
um, until I don't remember who was that guy, but he said based on what I showed him, the audio stories I made, he said like you should get into sound design,
Yeah.
and he told me it involves this, that, and whatnot, and pretty much ever since he said that, it just clicked. And I
Nice.
don't know, I guess that's pretty much where my path as a professional sound designer started.
That's cool. That's cool. And how did you get specifically into, well, what is your particular genre or field for sound engineering? Because I would
Yeah.
do sound engineering and DJing for live
Hmm.
gigs, so there's all sorts
Hmm.
of sound engineering. So what's your
Yeah.
specialty?
I would kind of put myself as a, what's that saying? A jack of all trades, master of none. I mean,
There
I
you
have
go.
done
Cool.
editing, recording. I I haven't really done live mixing yet, but mixing, not live though.
Hmm.
That's and maybe maybe one or more uh, that I just can't remember off the top of my head at the moment. But
Cool.
the thing is, recording wise, I don't know why. Like I didn't really was involved that much until pretty much my last quarter at college, where I took a class of recording sound, and it just I don't know, it's just amazing. Like,
Okay. So when you, for example, when you start getting into recording, and let's say you do want to start recording binaurally or
yeah.
3D spatial, um, are there, I know the technology is getting better these days. Like, for example, my Hook Audio headset has two microphones in each ear, for example.
Yeah.
What is a good route that someone could go about recording in 3D?
Um, Pretty much as of now, I haven't really recorded in 3D. I
Ooh,
have just
hard question.
recorded mono and stereo. I haven't
Hmm.
really gotten involved with 3D at the moment, but mono and stereo, I can definitely give you a couple of tips.
Okay. Okay, then I'll back up my question and kind of target it at CMR. What kind of
Yeah,
sound is CMR?
that's a pretty tough question.
Well, as far as like,
Um,
is it just dual mono, dual stereos? It obviously it's not 3D because
yeah.
you're not in that
Um,
binaural.
I I typically try to do
Well,
it either
can I
mono
answer that
mono
question?
or yeah. I typically try to
Hello?
do it mono or stereo.
Okay, so then you just literally send a sound from one channel to the other.
Yeah.
Okay, okay,
Hmm.
awesome.
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear us, Joe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I can only I can I unplugged my earphones because my phone's going dead, so I plug it in, but it didn't work out. Anyways,
Oh, gotcha.
uh, what Igna's done so far. What I've asked for, he's going to school for all kinds of stuff now, and he's doing some amazing things. He's learning how to get into the 3D audio, and uh, that's what he inspires from what him and I have talked about, and for for what he has been able to done for mental vision is get these sounds for what we what I create, like the storyline,
Hmm.
So
for a character. He's like, hey Igna, I have this
yeah.
character, this enemy or whatever. I need a sound for that, and we'll talk for like a day. We'll go back and forth,
Hmm.
and he'll send me samples, and I'm like, that's the one,
Nice.
and then he sends it
So
back to he sent it to me, whatever. I sent it to the team in India, and then they make it a 3D demographic where it's surrounded,
yeah.
and they use Igna sounds. And
Cool.
the sounds they started out with, that's why Igna said, well, I could probably do something better than that. And they
So
they don't have the
um,
imagination, I guess, as a blind person would want to. So they were using
yeah.
like very generic sounds, and then Igna stepped in and said, no, no, we're gonna make this better,
Hmm.
and we did. We have done that,
So pretty much.
and wow, it's amazing. So
Um,
hats off to Igna, man. I'm glad he's on my team, and there is another guy. His name is
Hmm.
Alan McKinney, and he does uh, a network, and they give free sounds away. So if you're ever
Hmm.
interested in doing you know uh, audio stuff for gaming or just music or sound effects, um, he's a good guy to follow on his network, and I'll share that with you because I think I want him to have an interview with Theory of Blind Man.
That'd be
Uh,
cool. I'd be down. Yeah,
yeah,
I've
he's from Australia, so
sweet. I can
he's.
turn my camera upside down again.
Do you remember that audio clip I gave you of the new music for CMR?
yeah.
The new one?
Yeah.
It was, yeah, the one you use now for the clown music you use. Yeah, he's the one that came up with that,
Okay.
Alan. Yeah, so I want him to come on and do an interview with him to find out, because why do you do what you do? You know you're one of these people, and I
The
want
heck?
to network because I think he's the guy.
Yeah.
He's the guy
Yeah.
that he has a dream. And he gave me that music for free. He didn't charge me for it.
That's cool.
He because he believes in accessibility, and he believes in games for blind people, and so I want him to bring him on to Theory of Blind Man, and network, so people can know that there's so many people out there fighting. They just don't have the opportunity. And if Mental Vision can make it, Mental Vision and you know these other companies, uh, can make it happen. We're fighting,
Yeah.
and so I say 2020 is a big year. I say, if I'm wrong, then kick me in the ass next year. But
Mm.
I would say 2020 is the year of accessibility.
Yeah, definitely. You're talking about this one,
It's
right?
coming. That's it. Alan created that. Alan Kenny.
Yeah.
So going back to the
So
sounds part of things, right
yeah,
now
but
what
I
I
want to
have
bring
been
him on. I don't want to tell you where he's at until he comes on, because it's not fair for me to market him for. I want him to market himself. So, but yeah,
Right.
he's got an app. I mean, you can go to the App Store, download it, and then you can go and check it out. He's got free stuff. You can
Hmm.
chat for other people who are in audio, and I gave it to Igna, and he's like, "Oh yeah, it's great. They got free stuff. They got stuff you can buy, but mostly it's free,
Yeah.
so, to get sound effects and stuff like that. Even music, you know,
Okay.
pretty neat."
All
So,
right, let's get back to Igna. He was in the middle of something about sound. I've completely lost track now, but
my fault.
so
You know,
yeah, it happens. It happens. As far as sounds go, like what I have done up until
Jose,
now
Jose?
is
Igna, you there?
yeah, yeah.
Can you not
Hey,
hear him, Joe?
No, I can't.
Okay, you're gonna have to leave and come back in.
No, that's because I took my. Go ahead. Leave me alone. I'll put my
can you hear me
headphones back
now?
on.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, Joe, you're gonna have to leave and come back in because I've heard other people have this very
Yeah.
exact issue with
Well, let me
StreamYard.
see.
Yeah,
Let me see.
that's so. So pretty much for what I have done right now is,
All right, Igna, you there?
I, yep,
Yeah, he's talking, Joe. So you're gonna have to leave and come back in.
Oh, that
yeah.
sucks. Okay.
Don't worry, I'll get
I'll
you
be
back
back.
in.
So
I'll be back.
so as I was saying, you have to keep in mind this was before I really got into the business of recording,
Mm.
or at least my work that I have done so far for CMR. But what I have done so far is uh, I have a sound library, and I pretty much like I search for sounds there, and I pick the one that I want, and then I will typically do a couple of modifications to the sound or add a couple of sounds,
Mm.
and then pretty much once I'm satisfied with the result, I will send it to Joe. Thing is, in a lot of cases, it's not really. Um, in a lot of cases, like take the enemies for example, that's not just one sound. I mean, that's sometimes three or sometimes even more sounds that I combine to make the enemy sound.
Hmm.
But now that I got into the business of recording, I'm actually thinking, if possible, I'm actually thinking of putting the sounds that I recorded for CMR, like to give you an example, in chapter 3 there's a particular weapon. I won't mention the weapon in particular,
You
but
may not.
no, but anyway, there's a particular weapon which I had already made a sound for,
Hmm.
and when I got back to Guatemala I went out to record a couple of guns. So I decided, since I got into the business of recording, I'll just change the sound into one that I recorded myself. I mean, why not?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. What did you already talk about you doing your live recordings?
um Not at the moment.
Well,
Nope.
I thought you were. I'm behind, so I don't know what you said already. Why don't you? Can you discuss more about what you're doing when you're doing at school? You're doing what you're learning now about recording live stuff.
So pretty much right now, what the class that I had last quarter was, we went out to to different locations in the class as class field trips. Like we went to a stable that the college has, a stable of horses to record horses sounds,
Hmm.
a train museum, a airbase, and a fort to record sounds. So that's pretty much how this all started. I mean, as far as recording goes, it's pretty much just going to a place and then pretty much setting up your gear, checking the levels, checking that everything, that if possible, the mic won't clip it, especially if it's a high sound.
Hmm.
And then I mean, just recording, and of course, you know, if possible, get the cleanest sound possible. Like,
Right. Now
Yeah.
figure, but doing that, and then be able to make it a 3D audio where you can hear whether you can turn left or right, still hear the same thing coming from the same location. You know, the entrance sound, like where like where the mountain
that's
starts
that's kind of not really my expertise, at least not at the moment.
coming, but it's coming.
Yep.
Igno, let me say, hopefully someday, soon, maybe next year, or like next school year, whatever. he starts messing around with 3D audio. That's where I'm
Yeah.
hoping that's where he goes. And
Hmm.
get immersive audio.
I mean,
And
Yeah.
I mean,
his instructor knows how important that is for audio for visually impaired persons, and he's visually impaired. So I figured, well, shit, his instructor will be like, hey, you guys need to concentrate more on this kind of thing. They
yeah.
will take an interest that way, but
Yeah.
we'll see.
Really quick, let me hit up these few chats. Beyond Sight says Bop It Ultimate is no longer available.
Bah.
That is a bummer. Bop it, bop it, bop it, bop it. That's gonna be the new call sign for Beyond Sight. Just bop it, bop it, bop it, bop it, bop it, bop it. Agent Howard says I make random sounds to. Um, he's made over 100 of them, and they're fun to make.
Okay. Does he have a
Uh,
YouTube channel? We'll go check him out.
Blind Game Tech Reviewer. So Agent says, "Oh yeah, it's you, Joe. I'm pretty sure you made a comment on. Hold on, let me go to my words. Too long. I'm pretty sure you replied to my review on CMR a couple months ago.
Mm-hmm.
I think my name was something like Blind Tech or Blind Game Tech Reviewer. Okay, so that's for you.
Okay.
Now, for the viewers out there who is watching this or will be listening to this on podcast, get your headphones or earbuds ready because shortly I will be playing a sample of the recorded game that I made the other day. So get that ready so you can enjoy it with us here in a few moments. So CMR currently, I guess technically, is not 3D audio, but it kind of is though because you have to interact with your environment in real time. So it
right.
kind of is 3D.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know how you
It's
guys.
immersive, but it's
It.
not 3D. Yeah. There's a difference, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, what the difference is, but um, whatever it is, it works. It works
Mhm.
really well. So at least that is good.
Yeah. I've talked to several people, and between me and Igna, since I'm not educated about immersive audio as Igna is,
Mm.
but we both agreed that I thought and he thought both that this was immersive audio. This is 3D audio, but from other people, no, it's not. It's not. It can be, but you don't have this whatever So
I
what
wonder
that
if it's
difference?
because the character doesn't move.
Well, no, the characters do move.
No, no, no. The main character. You're basically
No, because
stationary.
yeah, because you're chained to a metal pole. You can't
Yeah.
move.
Yeah.
So how could you can't move? You have to move. You move around and left and right, but you're stuck to a pole. You can't move. You know. And even in audio defense, you couldn't move up and down, left and right. You turned
Hmm.
around,
Yeah.
around, around, around. That's and you weren't chained to a metal pole. You were
Well, that's all I'm
so
saying. I think that's one of the differences between the 3D audio type of game versus
it's
almost
immersive.
3D.
It's immersive and not 3D audio.
Yeah.
3D audio would be up and
Um.
down, top top to bottom, and left to right and around. But we don't have up and down yet figured out. So
I mean, it kind of depends. Given that, I mean, mm, at least the way I see it, CMR as well as audio defense, it technically is 3D audio, given that you can like hear sounds all around you, but you just
yeah,
cannot move in the environment.
right,
Yeah.
yeah. We'll get there. And I know that David, from My True Sound, he's
Mhm.
working on that stuff too. So we're trying to make, I don't know about Pitch Black because I haven't. I mean, from Purple Jam, I haven't played their game, so I mean they're coming out with so. Well, we're all working to do these
Yep.
things, and make it better than what it's ever been, and
Yeah.
that's amazing. And
It
the
is.
technology is growing so fast, and with people like Igna. in the field, hungry to learn and produce. You know, the sky's the limit. You
No
know,
doubt.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see where gaming, audio gaming, will be going here in the next few years because it's going to explode. I
Yeah.
think.
it takes an ant to make a farm, man.
Yeah.
Especially, I could be wrong, but especially with now mainstream games kind of stepping it up a little bit in regards to accessibility.
Hmm.
That could pretty much open the uh, things up a lot more.
Yeah. Oh man, I was so bummed today. I finally got some eyeballs to help me turn on spoken menus in Mortal Kombat 11.
Okay.
Come to find out, not all the menus are spoken. I was like,
Oh, shit.
oh man,
Oh, tricky, tricky.
it was so annoying. But they're halfway, well, almost halfway there. So,
Yeah, it'll get there. It'll get there.
but
It'll get there.
the sound during the fights in those games are just phenomenal.
Yeah, it's
I
something
love
else.
that game. So, Igna, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself while I load up this file? Now, you've been blind since birth or a long time, at the very
Yeah.
least.
No,
Yeah.
so uh, I was I was born prematurely at pretty much 5 months and a half, and that's pretty much my reason for my blindness.
Hmm.
So yeah, I have been born. I have been blind since the moment I was born.
Yeah, he's a stormtrooper. He's a he's a
Only
a dark side stormtrooper, and he's been blind
only
since yeah, and he's kicked.
only I I'm not sure if it's just from my end, but I'm hearing you guys, but very choppy. But can you hear me fine, or it's
Yeah, I can hear
Oh,
you.
yeah, we can hear you fine.
yeah, I'm hearing you, but it's I don't know, it's like like sometimes it's good and a lot of times it's really choppy for some reason.
Huh.
That is
Well,
weird.
I don't know, but what I'm thinking is, I saw the Star Wars movie this weekend. I gave it to my. We went me, my brother, and my nephew. We went to the movie theater,
Hmm.
watched the new Star Wars movie, and what I can say is, to all the sighted people in the world, they can say, "Close your eyes and succumb to the dark side of the Force."
Yeah.
And realize what it's like to be a blind person. Join the dark side, damn it. You
What's
know,
funny is
we're
like over my left
Pretty much.
shoulder, I have like five, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different stormtroopers, and
yeah.
the Imperial trooper, the red one. I got Palpatine over there, Darth Maul, Kylo Ren. I've got the Sister Seven.
Okay.
I've got a Sith trooper, and of course Darth Vader.
Well, if you close your eyes to go to sleep at night, right?
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
if you close your eyes all day, just close your eyes all day long, and just join the dark side. Entertainment will be more fun that
Yeah. All right. Take a
way.
listen, guys.
Who is it? Mental vision. Mental vision. Oh,
2 clowns yet to come.
hey guys, can you give me like 5
I hate those guys.
minutes?
I had to throw that death in there just so you guys know that I actually died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boo! You lost. Get your ass whipped. They booed you.
Yeah, right.
Round 5.
Round 5.
I do love that sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shotgun.
It's
Igna
pretty
made that.
satisfying.
I don't know why you didn't turn off that damn
Last
signal. I hate it.
Yeah,
I forgot. I honestly forgot.
That was an iTunes cheer.
The crowd and the crowd. Yeah, which one was that? Crowd applause 3, I think.
Yeah, that was iTunes. iTunes.
yeah.
Yeah, free market, like free stuff.
I
Or,
got about a
royalty free.
terabyte of sound effects. Being in radio, I've been collecting sound effects for years. We go
Yeah, but you
from
can.
broadcaster to broadcaster and trade sound effects.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I like about my friend Alan. He's he got a site that does that stuff too, where they trade music. They trade music and sound effects. It's pretty neat.
Nice. So Igna, you mentioned a little bit about chapter 3. Since you broke that wall down, what do you guys got for us for chapter 3? Come on, give it to me.
No.
Come on.
Don't make me fire his ass. If he gives it away, he's under contract. He can't. But he can't.
I'm not saying shit, but so pretty much the only thing I mentioned was that I was going to switch out the previous weapon sounds I made that I took from a library that I have to a sound that I recorded. But yeah.
So Igna, I'll ask the questions here. Damn it. So Igna, so you.
Let's try though.
We haven't played chapter 3 yet, you and I, but it's under progress. We're getting, they're working on it. As soon as the stuff gets over in India, everybody's back to work. But we'll get to that before we close out. But what is different to you as far as chapter 1 and 2 and the storyline goes? Okay, because everyone wants to know what the storyline is. Like, what's the point? Where are we going? And I want you to explain to them, since you're, the guy, the sound guy. What are we going to expect for chapter 3 as far as sounds go? What's going to be expected? What enhancements are going to be used? Like what's going to be better from previous chapters?
So for one, I think I'm going to try from now on recording the sounds myself as much as time allows me.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually want to modify, if I'm not sure if it would be possible, but modify the gun sounds of chapter 1 and 2 maybe.
Okay. Cool. All right. Is that it?
And so I'm not sure if it's just me, but when it comes to making sounds sounding nasty, I pretty much tend to go all out and making it as gross as possible.
Hell yeah.
Quentin Tarantino style.
I love it. I love how gory
kind
you
of,
can get,
and
man.
that's
that's
pretty
the
much
goriest sound. Yeah. That's awesome.
And so when it comes to chapter 3, I'm definitely going to keep that up, to make to continue making the sounds as
nasty,
gross
nasty
as I can possibly make them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's great. So Igna, you've read the script and the dialogue and the characters and all that stuff.
I didn't get nothing.
Is chapter 3 going to be better than chapter 1 and 2, in your opinion?
Yeah. Yep, for sure.
So it's more exciting.
I have a physics question.
Yeah.
I
mean, as far as my part goes, I'll definitely be trying to sound more. I'm not sure what's the word. Maybe more relatable, I guess. More better, I guess. is the proper word.
We're gonna get there. We're getting there.
Okay, so my physics question is
Physics.
the blind character of the game. You said you can only spin in circles, basically, right? Because you're firing around you.
Yeah, because you're chained to a metal pole, dude.
So if you're
Right.
chained to a metal pole, how do you
Mhm.
spin in circles?
You walk.
Yeah.
But he's not walking because you just stand still and turn.
Well, how do you know you're not chained?
Yeah.
How do you know you're not chained to a metal pole? That the metal pole is chained to your foot by like an inch, or it's not like have like 6 feet of shit to walk around. You walk left or right. That's it.
But you don't walk left or right though.
But your gun, it's a metal pole, right? It's small,
Uh-huh.
so you can actually take your iPhone, right, and you can put it behind you to shoot something behind you. You don't have to like turn all the way around. You can manipulate your phone left, right, up and down. Behind you. You can put if your phone's near your head, you can put it behind your head and shoot if there's something behind you, and you still hear it.
So is the shackle? I don't even know this, but is it a shackle around your ankle? Let's say.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can
chained to a
basically
metal
just
kind of.
you could just turn in the
Why am I
shackle
chained
then.
to a metal pole? Yeah. So there you go.
Okay. Yeah, I was just figuring out the logistics of it.
That way, maybe when you get free later down the road, you're able to walk forward and backwards and left and right and escape from the circus. Maybe that's how it
Thing
happens.
is,
That'd be cool.
I was actually talking to Joe, and I kind of had the idea of, I don't know, I kind of shot the idea forward that maybe one could like dodge or duck from attacks if one timed it right, but I don't know. I mean,
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
there's something on the phone that knows your elevation.
It's called an accelerometer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you could just drop your phone. Well, not literally drop it, but drop to your knees, for example, to duck.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
then you have to be able to aim better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I would take the beacon away, and you'd have to be able to be precise on your. And then people complain about that. I keep getting my ass whipped. Yeah, because you guys, bitch complain about this. You get a bitch complain about it. Well, I try to make it more precise so you can.
Well, could
aim
you
and shoot.
have like the level of the difficulty of gameplay that you have it now, and then have a more difficult one? What's the problem with that? I mean, if people are going to complain about it, why not?
Because I don't want it to be a level difficulty because everyone's created equally. So, because I have sighted people that play this game and they get their ass kicked before even level 2. Chapter 2.
That's a good point. Yeah.
It's too hard. Well, you know what? When I add graphics to it, and then you guys kick everybody's asses when we're on, because we're right now, as far as I know, we're on the game thing. So you can go to play Duck Hunt, the quack shot thing, and you can see who's got the leaderboard. I didn't even know that until yesterday. I was like, what the fuck? So you can anyways.
Oh, you mean the Apple game thingy?
The game
center?
the game center thing.
Yeah. Okay.
You can go and check
Apple
out who's got the
Arcade?
highest,
No.
who's got the most ducks in a row without dying, without missing.
Mm.
So
Gotcha.
I didn't know that. I'm like, what the fuck? So I had to go see. I'm like, well, now I'm gonna start playing it again because I haven't played it in forever. I'm gonna see how, because I think mine was like 27 or 28, and then I think BGFH,
Yikes.
he had like 29 or 30, and I'm like, oh man, you beat me by 1. So now we're on Game Center. I'm like, well, shit, I gotta start playing again so I get better.
When does the quack shot?
I gotta have Mental Vision have to be number 1, dude. Mental Vision has to be number 1.
Yeah.
It's competition, dude.
Yeah.
When can the quack shot be unlocked?
Huh?
How do you unlock the quack shot?
Quack shot? Well, you can do it automatically if you spend the money.
No, I know, but can you unlock it otherwise?
Or you can get to chapter 2, get the shotgun unlocked for free, and then go back and purchase it for less than what it would cost for auto all the way. It's
Did
still
I,
gonna cost you money.
Yeah.
It's gonna cost you money to get free shit, man. I'm not gonna give you. I've given so much free crap in the game away. I'm scared. I don't want to ruin the experience. It's not pay to play. You can use what you got from the very beginning for free to But the if you get stuck, then But if you beat the game, you get bored, you can play Quack Shot. It won't cost you that much money compared to
Yeah.
what it would cost. But I'm getting away. When we're done with chapter 3, you get it for free. We get done with chapter 4, you get it for free. You get done with chapter 5, you get it for free. So
Get what
what's
for
the
free?
problem? What's the problem?
Are you asking me?
Yeah, you get an iTunes card. The game's for free. I give it to you for free.
I mean, plus,
I wasn't having
No,
a
I'm saying
problem. I was just
people.
no,
No, I'm
asking.
no,
saying
no.
people are
Yeah.
complaining about the cost, about the in-app purchase stuff. Well,
Hmm.
that's not. You don't have to use it.
No.
But if you get your ass whipped and you get tired of getting your ass whipped, then you have an option to go buy stuff if you want to. Upgrade your weapons.
Yeah.
Extend your health bar. Buy a power up. And
Thing is,
they're not
and
expensive.
um, and actually, as far as I'm aware, it's definitely still possible to unlock the shotgun without having to actually spend money, but it's definitely gonna take a while.
Hmm.
Yeah. No,
I mean,
you're gonna
if you
no. Igna, don't you can't say that because if you buy the chapter 1 weapon, right? Bundle, okay? That's not gonna give you the shotgun.
no,
You,
but
you
I was
have
talking.
yeah, you have to buy the chapter 2 weapon bundle to unlock unlock the shotgun to be able to unlock Quack Shot. You don't have to unlock Quack Shot. Okay, now hold on. Now if you get to chapter 2 without buying anything, right? And it'll tell you have unlocked chapter the shotgun. Now
Yeah.
you have to go back to
Mm,
the main menu.
to a store.
It's
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah.
1800 coins. 1800 coins to
I
unlock
forgot
the
that. Yeah.
shotgun.
I have
Now
no idea where I'm at then.
for 1800 coins now you have a way to earn free shit
Yes. Yes, but
with
the
Quack
point that I
Shot.
was getting at, yeah, but the point that I was getting at was after you unlock the shotgun in chapter 2, if you have 1800 coins, if you manage to get 1800 coins, you can unlock the shotgun.
Yeah.
You can purchase the shotgun without having to.
Well, it depends
Yeah.
on the the chapter 2 death wheel.
Yeah, that
If
too.
they get enough
Yeah.
coins that way, and if they are able to pass round 1 and round 2 without getting hit, they get
Yeah, yeah,
points
yeah,
by the
yeah,
crowd. So
yeah,
if they suck, then they're not going to be able to get enough 1800 get the coins for free to go back in. But yeah, it's going to cost. So you take what you have earned for
yeah,
free coins, which I try
yeah,
to give you free stuff. But if you're not, if you're unlucky enough, then you can just buy it outright. Shotgun, and
yeah.
that
I
automatically
mean,
unlocks Quack Shot, and
personally,
go get more free shit.
personally, I mean that's just me. Personally, I feel buying it's easier, but that's just me.
Yeah.
So where
Well,
was I at
hold on.
yesterday?
The good news is hold on.
Wait, what?
The good news is that the death wheel is going to be a daily thing. So every time you open up Circus Master Revenge, it'll give you a free daily death wheel spin where you can throw it. You can throw your knife at the dartboard and either you kill your victim or you get a 0. I don't know.
Like a yeah,
Yeah, you'll win something, but it might not be the biggest one. But it's a daily
yeah,
thing. It's every 24 hours you get a chance to throw a wheel. Throw at the wheel. So it's something more free,
Hmm.
more.
and
Let
I think we're
that's
back
not
on the
that's not pay to play,
Yeah.
yeah.
assholes. Whoever said that, correct?
Um, I I think we're back on the game recording. I think I just heard it in the background. I think.
Yeah, I just had it go in the background for people to
Okay.
hear. So yeah, where was I on chapter? Did I beat chapter 2 or was that chapter 1?
You did chapter 2, I think.
Okay.
But I thought chapter 2 had more than 6 stages.
I think it did. I didn't record it. Wait, no, yeah, I did.
Yeah, I like.
Um,
I have to go back and look at it. Like 6 stages. I'm like, wait a minute. I thought it was like 9 stages for chapter 2. I thought it was 9 stages.
well, I think this is.
6. You know, you're done with 6 on that recording. I'm like, what the fuck? Just 6? I'm
What
like,
is
wait a
this one
minute.
right
That's not right.
here? Okay, so that's stage 4.
I thought we had 9 stages on chapter 2, right? I thought so.
Hmm.
I know the chapter 2 was longer than chapter 1, but I thought we had more stages, like the same amount of stages.
Hmm.
Hmm. Weird.
Oh, let me
When I
check in
heard
on
you
that
play, I was
chat.
like, what the?
I don't know. Chapter 2, I blew through it. Once I got that AK,
Yeah.
I was,
Which I gave you got for free.
yeah. Well, I don't know how I got it. I didn't know it said
You
it
got
was
it for free.
unlocked.
You got it for free on chapter 2. Once you got chapter 2, you get it for free.
Oh, okay. Now I had something really interesting happen when I started the game yesterday. I loaded up the AK, and when I tapped and held the screen, it locked, and all it would do was fire. So all I had to do was swipe down every few seconds. It would reload and continue firing without me touching the screen. It was really weird. So that's how I got so far so
How
fast, I
come this
think.
crap don't happen for me on my phone? It always happens to
I
somebody else's phone. But I witnessed it when you played it. I'm like, what the?
Yeah.
So locked up. It was freezing. I'm like, what? How the? So, but it doesn't happen. That doesn't happen for me when I play it. So I'm like, how? Is it your phone then, or I don't? How do I? I mean, and I show these videos to my team, you know, and
Yeah.
I'm like, what? Can you explain it? And they always tell me, what's their phone? They have too much
Oh, it's
stuff
always
going
someone
on.
else's fault, dude. It's always someone
Yeah.
else's fault.
But when I play it, it doesn't happen to me though. So I'm like,
Hmm.
the Facebook shit happens to me, but that's because I'm already logged in. So when I tap log in on Facebook, I'm already logged in. It crashes again. But you
Yeah.
know that's our fault for not having that option. If you're already logged in on Facebook, then you shouldn't have to re-log in or even have the
Hmm.
option. You know. So, but that's our fault. We fixed that. But for the screen, for the shit that I witnessed when you're playing, you know, and the freezing and the game, like the target, you know, your gun just going off for no, you know, it's like what the fuck? How does that happen? You know, and it doesn't happen. It hasn't happened for me. I played it so much. I hate it now. But yeah, I witnessed when I listened to your guys' videos on YouTube and stuff, your CNR, you know, playthroughs. I'm like,
Mm.
what the shit? You know, because it's not the same when I play. I'm like, it's got to be, then it has to be your phone because it's not mine. But and I've talked to other people, you know, in general. Are they having the same problem? And they're like, no, that's never happened to me. It doesn't freeze up my, you know. So, uh, so I asked my buddy Subham. He's the manager for the team, and he said, you know, it could be because their memories, you know they have too much on their memory. So if they went to
Oh,
their
bull.
notifications on their cell phones and deleted their notifications, maybe it wouldn't take up so much memory and they'd be able to still do this. And that makes sense. But
Dude, it's a
uh,
brand new phone.
what if you're getting a text message or email while you're playing it though? You turn
I
off. Yeah, I
don't.
don't know.
I have it on AirPlay. Or not AirPlay. What's it called? Airplane mode.
Yeah. Well, we don't know. We don't know why it's happening, and it's
Yeah.
not. It didn't happen to me. Has it happened to you, Igna?
Well, that was only the first time that
You
ever happened to
not there
me.
anymore? You not there anymore?
I hear him typing. Or is that you?
No, I'm not typing. Igna, are you still there?
Oh no, he's not here.
He didn't say goodbye.
I wonder if he had a bad connection.
Mm.
Well, if he comes back in the backstage, he'll be able to hear us, and I'll hear the ding dong sound now. So
Alright.
I don't.
He's great, man. I'm glad he came to me and he found me.
Yeah,
But you know, great.
that is pretty cool.
And
3, 4.
him and I have become very good buddies.
Good.
So I got a question for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's going on in the comment section? I don't know what's going on there. We haven't looked back at the comments for a little while to see anybody's chat.
Um, nothing new.
Nothing new.
Nope. I just checked
Can
when
you,
I checked where
can you,
Igna
can you
was.
say can you see who's still there?
No.
No. Okay.
If I was on Facebook, I think it tells me, but I can't remember if it tells me on the Theory of a Blind Man page or if it only tells you that during. Oh no, it does tell you, but I would have to be on the Facebook page to see that. Checkboxes.
Well, do you want to wrap it up, or do you want to talk about more stuff?
Where's edit? Um, let's see if there's any questions from the chat. If you guys have any questions about sound or CMR or future, we can tell the future, by the way. So if you want your palms read, just hold
Psychics over here.
hold
Over
your
here.
palms up to your screens, and we will read your palms for you.
Your
Oops.
psychics over here on the other side of the wall.
Here we go. Check this. Save. Okay. There we go. Let me get some background
Yeah.
going again. Oh, let me see if he's back. No, he's not back yet.
Did you get? Hey, Whistler, did you get a new notification today that In Darkness did a new song? I guess.
No.
Yeah, it was a I can't remember the name of it now, but I listened to it when I took a shower today. I'm like, oh crap, it was a good song, man.
I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, it was pretty
Yeah, I
good.
really like their band. Oh yeah, it's you, Joe. So same comment.
Hey, your phone's scratchy. Your phone's scratchy, dude. You're scratchy.
You sound like a droid from Star Wars right now.
Wow, that's weird. You're scratchy.
What?
What? The signal.
Let me see if this helps.
I guess we're done.
I
Dude.
I can hear myself echoing like a robot on your phone. That's really bad. Format options. Oh, I can hear your voiceover. You got.
Hey, I'm out of here, man.
All right.
Yeah, my phone is dying or something, so I'm out of here.
Okay.
But,
Oh, you sound fine
hey,
now.
Hey, everybody. Well, before we cut off, hey, everybody. Some bad stuff's happening in India. Bad stuff's happened here in America, and
America.
the world sucks. And we need to pray for the world, not for every
Yes.
country, but just for the planet, for human beings.
The
Because
world is a
we're sucking right
vampire.
now. It
You can't hear
sucks
me, can
right
you?
now, right? Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay, there's a delay. Gotcha. Oh, looks like his phone was dying after all. Okay, so come on. Don't. There we go. Shadow of the Ninja. Okay, if there's any questions out there, let me know, you guys. Do 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 do. Oh, actually, this will turn out to be a really good time frame because it's just coming up on an hour, which is nice because that'll be good for the podcast. So I think I will end it here. Again, if you guys have any suggestions, any requests for games for me to play and review, I would be happy to take a look at those. Let me see who just jumped in the backstage. Hold on. Oh, perfect. We'll get Igna back in here so he can say goodbye before we take off. Igna, just so you know, we lost Joe because his phone died. I can't hear him. Maybe you guys can. Maybe Igna can hear me. And if he can, go ahead and say goodbye. Let us know what you got going on, that sort of great thing. We'll definitely have you on again, sir. It's been great having you on and getting another perspective of game development. Okay, I'm going to guess that Igna has spoken. If not, have no fear. We will do another show, get him back on here, work out these technical glitches. I don't know what exactly is going on. Maybe everybody is on the internet today. It is Christmas Eve. Maybe people are looking up, like instant hangover reliefs or that sort of thing. Who knows? But I want to thank you all for being here today. Much appreciated. And until next time, have a very, very lovely rest of your holidays. Have a happy new year, but don't worry, I'll be back before then. So take care, everybody. Have a great day.